Hi everybody, welcome back. This week is Parshas Terumah. Terumah means gifts. The parsha begins with God commanding Moshe to make a collection of gifts from the Jewish people from building materials for the Mishkan, a portable temple for the Jewish people that would serve as their center throughout the 40 years in the wilderness. What was in the tabernacle? I would like to focus on one of the vessels, one of the kelim, called the Aron. That's the Ark. And within the Ark contained the tablets, the Luchot, which Moshe received on Har Sinai with the 10 Commandments. And the verse 10 tells us, V'asu Aron, that you, plural, shall make for me an ark. Why is it plural? The other vessels, it uses the verb va'asita, singular. So the Ramban, Nachmanides, on this verse brings down a Shmos Rabbah 33:3, who quotes Rabbi Yehuda ben Rab Shalom, who says that God desired that every Jew participate in the building of the ark. The ark was about Torah knowledge. And he wanted to send the message to all the Jewish people that they had an equal share in Torah knowledge. And if they couldn't bring any additional gold or any gold, then at least they could try to help out Bezalel, the main architect of the Mishkan. And of course, if they couldn't help out Bezalel in building the ark, then to have at least the intent that they want to help. And there's a commentary called the Klei Chemda, who says that just the intent of helping to build the ark was desired by God. Imagine having a genuine desire of Torah knowledge, because that's what the ark represented, is desired by God. Now, in the practical applications, we know that Torah, the message of Torah, is timeless. So how does that apply to us today? So I think about our homes. Our homes are sanctuaries of God. And what is the center of our home? Well, what should be the center of our home is Torah. Having Torah as the center of our home, Torah study, Torah knowledge as the center of our home brings God's presence into our home. And it's not just the Torah knowledge, but it's the mitzvahs that we fulfill in our home, the mezuzah on our doorposts, the chesed, the kindness that we extend to strangers and others. Those are the values that are at the center of our home, where the pasuk says in the beginning of the parsha, Va'asu li mikdash v'shochanti b'socham. Build for me a temple, and I will dwell in them. Build for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell in them. Well, if it's one sanctuary, you say, I'll dwell in it. Why do you say dwell in them? Because God's presence is felt anywhere where Torah and His will is followed. So we all have equal access to Torah knowledge, and we all have the opportunity to make our homes a center for God to dwell in. The word Terumah means to uplift. It doesn't mean just gift, it means to uplift. And that's what Torah does for us. It uplifts us. Even if we're just helping support Torah, even if we help others who are learning Torah, that is an uplifting experience. And that is the idea of Terumah. If you like what you heard, please pass it on. Thank you for listening. Shabbat Shalom.